What do you want?
Well, I thought you were checking up on the baby.
Well, the baby's asleep. Stuart went home.
Oh, well, yeah, so did everyone else just about. What were you looking at?
Well, nothing.
You put it away like it was important.
Is this an inquisition? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm snapping at you. I didn't mean that. It's cufflinks. A pair of old cufflinks of mine. I was thinking of giving them to Adam Jr. when he's older.
Well, isn't that nice? I'd like to see those.
Well, some other time. Our guests are waiting. Come on. Let's do it.
Always. Look.
What the hell do you think you're doing? Entitled to some privacy?
Adam, it's a picture of you and Pink.
You had no business going through these things.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just knew you were looking at something important and, Why, Adam?
Why, what? It's mine, damn it. It belongs to me.
Well, it's the ring that Brooke gave you. Why are you saving it?
I'm not saving it. There are some things that I haven't gotten around to throwing away yet. How would you feel if you found me going through your private things?
Sky said that you still love her.
Sky is a jealous fool.
No, Sky is your daughter. In front of all those people. She said that you don't love me, that you love her. Well, why would she say that?
She was drunk, for crying out loud. She wanted to ruin the christening because she's jealous of Adam Jr.
No, she was warning me.
She was what? She was warning you? Everybody's warning you. You get warned about 20 times a day about what a rotten man I am. How many times do we have to go through this?
How many times do you look at it?
But what, that picture? Is that what's bothering you? The picture? Now, does that settle your rampant insecurity?
You can tear a picture of Adam, but you cannot tear somebody out of your heart.
You know, this is getting increasingly irritating to me. You are my wife. Now, why can't you accept that I love you?
I don't know.
I married you, didn't I?
I was pregnant.
What more do you want?
To believe you. It's wrong.
So beautiful.
I know I can if you want me.
So beautiful, so innocent.
Don't talk. You have to choose. You cannot have us both. I don't want to hurt Brooke, but I cannot go on being hidden away, feeling shame and guilt for a love that I truly feel. If you care about Brooke, if you want her, if you choose her, then I will go away. I will leave you alone. I will get out of your life, but you have to choose. You have to want me, not just the baby. Me. Please say something.
Dixie, I choose you.
Hey there. Sweetheart, when are you going to let me help you out of this mess?
Not in a mess. I'm happy as a clam.
Is that why you've been crying?
Well, certainly gonna cry a lot more if Adam finds you in here.
Did Sky leave with Nico?
Yeah.
Then everybody's going crazy around here. I'm sorry she hurt you.
It's nothing. It's just a little family quarrel. They'll get over it. Make up.
No. This isn't what I would call a domestic squabble.
Ted, just go, okay? Just go.
I know how she feels. And so should you.
No, I don't know how she feels. I would never say the things that she said to Adam, to my mama. What I don't understand is how people can feel like this, can act like this. Why doesn't anybody love each other? Why doesn't anybody get along?
Because people aren't perfect. And they're not made to be. But some people are truly twisted.
Dad, I told you, if you
Wait a
start...
minute, just a second. I'm not talking about you and me. Whatever happens between you and me is going to happen in the future. What I'm talking about is right now. I just don't understand why the hell you just don't bail out of this thing before it blows up in your face.
And leave him alone?
Who cares? Think about it. His entire family. Ross, Brooke, Sky. They all left him for a reason. It's because whenever he gets close to anybody, he always hurts them.
That's just not fair, okay?
I'm not putting pressure on you. I'm not asking you to come running to me. But there are a lot of people in this town that love you. Your Uncle Palmer, your brother Will, my parents, any of them would stand by you through anything. And what I'm telling you is you got options. You could take Junior tonight and leave this house and never look back. And what I don't understand is why the hell you just don't do it.
Because she doesn't want to.
Just go, okay?
How long have you been here?
I just got here. Tad, please go. Just
You
don't
heard my
stop
wife?
anything.
Get out. What about Junior? Is that what you want for your baby?
I say out.
Adam!
Think about it.
You skulking, meddling son of a... Why? Why do you listen to him? Why do you let him fill your head with all this garbage?
Garbage. But you don't love me. I don't get that from Tad. I get it right from you.
Should you even be here?
Why shouldn't I be?
Emotional distress is not good for small babies.
Oh, I'm much calmer now.
Perhaps I should take over.
Adam, I would never do anything in this earth to upset my son. I need to be with him, okay? Please don't fight me about this.
Well, perhaps then you can forget about all that nonsense about the photo and the ring.
All I want is to believe that you love me.
Well, then perhaps I should tattoo it across my chest. I'm getting sick of you not believing it.
Well, I'm getting a little sick and not feeling it.
Fine, I'm making no headway at all, am I? As usual. All right, son. Good night. God keep you safe. I love you. Good night, Dixie.
Don't you worry, don't. Don't worry about a little fuss between your mom and daddy. They'll be back. And everything's gonna be fine. Yes. Yes. Mom and daddy are just fine. Time for your next bottle, baby. Yes, sure am. Yes. Yes, it is. Well, I'll be right back. Oh, I forgot your bear. I'll leave him with you. I'll wind him up. Where is it? Oh, there it is. And, he'll keep you company while I'm gone. Don't scream the house down, okay? I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
Not for long.
What's the matter, honey?
It's Sky. I'm a little worried about her. Well, Nico was supposed to take her home from the Chandlers to Kelly's, which is where she was supposed to spend the night, but she's disappeared.
Could you have called another friend?
Other than Nico, Dad, she doesn't have any other friends, and I'm worried about her. I mean, I knew she'd have too much to drink. I should have never taken her over to her father's house. Every time she sees him lately, she freaks out.
She's been upset ever since the baby was born, hasn't she?
Yeah, it's called terminal sibling rivalry. Anyway, she's worked herself up into such a state. I feel responsible. I mean, if I don't find her, I'm afraid she's going to get into real trouble.
Okay, child's on, sunshine. Adam? Adam?
Not now, Dixie. I'm busy.
Do you have Adam Jr. in there with you?
Well, of course I don't have it.
Where is he?
What the devil are you going on about? Where are you?
I went down to get his bottle, and, when I came back, he's,
When you came back, what?
he's gone. He's not in the crib. Oh, I know. Oh, silly Marcia. Marcia's probably got him shivered and crying, and she probably wants to...
Dixie.
No, I'm sure he's with Marcia. He's probably in the kitchen.
Marcia doesn't have it.
How do you know? What is that?
It's a ransom note. We have your baby. Wait for further instructions. Call the cops. The baby dies. Look at it yourself.
Take a tiny little baby.
They took him all right. It's real.
Well, I want him him back. We gotta get him back.
We'll get him back. Whoever did this will pay.
Well, we can't do it on our own. We need help.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna call the police.
Put it down, Dixie.
No, Adam, we have to call the police.
Put it down. You read the note. No cops or the baby dies.
Adam, the police are our only hope. That's all we can do.
I will handle it. I'll take care of it. I'm not going to have the police roaring up our driveway with their siren screaming. Security, Adam Chandler. My baby's been kidnapped. That's right. Lock the gates. Don't let anyone off this estate. Get me Daniels. I need to talk to Daniels. The police will botch it before they even get begun in the search.
Adam, what other choice do we have?
I'll bring in private investigators. Daniels. Adam Chandler, listen. They have my baby, you understand? They have the child. So be careful. My lawyers will know who to call. You stay here. I'll bring them over.
Adam, waiting around for your people to pull things together is going to take too long. We need help now.
Don't tell me. Don't you dare have the nerve to tell me what we need. If it weren't for you, our baby would never have been stolen. Do you understand me? But it's true, isn't it?
It's a terrible thing to say.
You wouldn't let me hire anybody to help. You wouldn't let me hire a nanny. We're going to be the perfect mother.
Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me.
What about what you've done to me? If you had done what I asked you, our baby would be in that bed right now, right there.
Adam, this is not my fault. This is not my fault.
Stop whining. Stop whining. That's not going to bring him back, is it?
Adam, we have to pull together.
You stay here. And stay out of my way.
Well, luckily that was a dead-end idea. No Sky Chandler at the emergency room.
Well, it's a blessing.
What about you, Dad? You got any ideas?
Any chance she might have gone back to Oak Hill?
I don't think she's that desperate for a place to stay.
Well, I mean, to check herself in. I mean, to see Dr. Gould. I mean, he is a man she can turn to for help and talk to.
It's a good idea. I wish I'd thought of it. Yeah, hello, Sky?
Dad, I need your help right away.
What is it?
I can't tell you, not on the phone.
I'm on my way. I'll be right over.
Okay, no, come the back way, okay? Meet me in the boathouse.
Boathouse. What is it? What happened? She hung up.
Scott?
Dixie, I gotta get over there.
Well, Tad, wait a minute.
She's wrong, Dad. She needs me.
You don't suppose that maybe Sky went back to Adams to have it on with him?
Oh, with everything that's been going on today, anything is possible.
Dad, I'm in here. I need you. I need you so bad.
It's okay, honey. It's all right. I'm here. Okay, come on. Come on, sweetheart. All right, tell me what's happened.
They took him.
Took
They
who?
took my baby.
What do you mean took? You mean somebody kidnapped him?
Yes. He was in his crib. I turned around just for a minute and he was gone.
Okay,
You gotta help me.
Take it easy. We'll find him. We'll find the baby, okay?
I just turned around for a minute. It's not my fault.
I know it's not your fault. Don't be ridiculous. Come on, sit down. Relax. Now, come on. Try to tell me everything that you remember.
Okay. I went down to the kitchen. I got him a bottle. I came back and he was gone. That's
Dixie,
it.
Dixie,
Who would have done this?
Dixie, when's the last time you actually saw the baby?
An hour ago, maybe.
All right. Now listen to me. That's good, because whoever took him couldn't have gotten very far. Now, was there a letter? Was there any kind of a ransom note?
Oh, yeah, there was. There was, but Adam's got it. Please, Dad, you gotta help me on this. You gotta help me. You're the best private detective there is, and I need a good detective.
Yeah,
You
we have
do
a
it
hard
for
time
me.
convincing Adam of that.
Adam, I don't care about Adam. I don't care about his objections. I need you. I'm asking you.
All right. I'm on it. Okay?
Thank you. Adam said something to me. He said that I'm a terrible mom and that it's my fault.
No, just a second. You come here for a second, honey. Don't you buy into that. That's just ridiculous, you hear me? It has nothing to do with you. It's got more to do with him than it has to do with you. Okay?
Okay. Why would they do this?
Knowing Adam, probably revenge, ransom, something like that.
They're not going to hurt him.
No, that wouldn't make sense. Whoever's got the baby would want him to stay as healthy and as happy as possible, because he's their ticket to the ransom money.
Oh, can I do something? Can I
Sure
help
you can. First thing we got to do is call the police.
Wait, no, Ted, no. Can't do that. Adam won't allow it.
You got to be joking.
No, he says that it's just going to make things worse.
Then he's an idiot.
Ted, he'll be furious at me.
Who cares? This is your son we're talking about. Look, Dixie, whoever took him can't be very far from here. Okay, now the police with their manpower can cover a huge area at the same time. I can't do that. Now, just because I called them won't mean I'm not on the case. I will be, but I need the police to help.
I can't. Okay, you do it.
Look, don't be a whip. You're the mother. You got a ransom note. You can authorize a search right now. All right.
No, okay, all right, I'll go.
Come here. Come here. Call 911 right now. Do it! To walk anywhere.
I'll be right back to you.
Mr. Chandler, has it occurred to you that...
Where's Mrs. Chandler?
She's disappeared.
We went upstairs. She's not there.
She didn't come down this way?
No. You said you wanted to ask me something.
It's a far-fetched idea, I know, but, is it possible your wife could be involved in this kidnapping?
Dixie? Take my son away from this house? That's absurd.
Well, perhaps not. We have to consider every angle.
But that's an example of your deductive reasoning, Flynn. You can leave now.
I'll just take a look around outside.
Adam, oh,
Mrs. Chandler, I presume.
who are you?
Where the hell have you been?
She's been with me.
Oh, no, Martin.
Patrick, good to see you. At least you're on this thing. Good.
Thank you, Thaddeus.
Wait, what the hell is going on here? Did you call this two-bit detective?
No. I called Ted.
Don't you think that you have done enough, Dixie, without bringing outsiders into this family crisis?
I called Ted as a private detective.
And as a friend, it seemed to me she could use one.
Yeah, well, this is between me and my wife, Martin. Please, out. Get out.
I don't leave till she kicks me out.
Dixie, can I have a word with you alone, please?
First, I'd like to know what these two men have done to find our son.
First, I want you, Flynn, to get Ted Martin out that door.
That'll be the police.
The police? Who called them?
I
Congratulations. You just signed your son's death warrant.
We all heard you. Why don't you just kick her in the head?
Somebody should answer the door.
Would you please? Berating your wife isn't going to get your son back any quicker.
Why don't you mind your own business for once in your life? I'll deal with you later. Flynn, I need help with the police.
All right, come here.
Yeah. What if he's right? What if I did something and it's my fault?
Listen to me, okay? He's behaving like a maniac. He's just being a jerk. I don't want you to take him seriously. You keep the faith till we get that baby back here safely. You will. I promise you.
Thank you. You can't promise me things.
Of course I can, and I am. Dixie, I'm not going to stop till that baby is back here in this house with you.
I'm so grateful to you.
All right, now listen. The police are going to ask you some questions. You can handle them all by yourself?
Where are you going?
I'm going to go check out a couple of ideas which may help the police get the jump on things.
All right, I'll be fine.
Don't let Adam bite.
Has anything in the nursery been touched since you discovered your child was missing?
No, just this. Dixie, darling, these gentlemen would like to ask you some questions. I'm glad to see Ted Martin had the good sense to leave us alone for a while.
Mrs. Chandler, I'm Detective Berniker. This is Detective Prynne. We just want you to know that you did the best thing possible for your child in calling us when you did.
Thank you. It's a comfort to hear you say that.
So why don't we all take a seat? There are a number of questions we need to ask.
Please sit down. My husband and I will try and be as helpful as possible in any questions that you might have, won't we, Adam?
Pain.
More question for you. Is there anybody that you can think of that you've had a recent disagreement with you or your husband, even a family member?
Well, I don't know. Sort of like any normal family, we have our fights and disagreements.
No. I mean something more than that. Is there anyone who you can think of that would hate you or your husband? Hate you enough to want revenge?
I really don't know. I mean, Adam does seem to anger a lot of people in business, and sometimes the family as well, but you don't think that anybody could really hate him enough to hurt his own son, do you?
It wouldn't be fair to try and predict an outcome at this point. I could be wrong.
Well, if you could just tell me what happens to other families in these situations, you know, then it would give me some idea of what to expect, what to hope for.
I can't. Every situation is different.
Well, are the babies all right when they return? If the motive is revenge, will money satisfy the kidnappers?
Look, Mrs. Chandler, the sooner the kidnappers contact you, the better the chances are that the child's safe and is well taken care of. Now, I should be able to predict how this is going to go within the next 12 hours.
Yeah. Where the hell you are, that's how you bypass the security system. What have we here? Yeah. Wherever the hell you are, that's how you bypass the security system. What have we here? Why the hell you give me such a hard time about this?
Hey, maybe I just don't like private investigators messing in police business.
Oh, well, jinkies, Lieutenant, I'm all torn up about that inside. However, because I'm on the case and you're not shaking me off, why don't we be adults and work together? Just for the baby, okay?
Hey, what is it that's so important that you dragged me down here out of my house, Martin?
This. Secret passage. Door leads to a tunnel. Tunnel goes right to the nursery. As far as I'm concerned, it's the only way the kidnapper could have gotten in and out because it's the only
Because
place...
it's the only area that's not on the security system. Yeah, we already know that, Martin. We're having forensics check the tunnel next.
Lieutenant, I'm not finished.
I can hardly wait.
Would you please look at this? Check it out.
Licorice delights. I hate licorice myself.
The kidnapper doesn't.
Now, Martin, what makes you think that the kidnapper dropped this here? Just because it's here? Well, this thing could have been dropped here
Don't be a
yesterday,
bubble
last
brain,
week.
okay? Of course it occurred to me. However, because of the amount of dust on the floor that's not on the wrapper, I thought you'd have the intelligence to figure out it might, just might, be a clue.
Thank you for your invaluable help.
You're welcome.
I will have the dad take a look at this. I can promise you that. Now, Mr. Private Investigator, you go home and you go night-night.
Say what?
And I want you to stay there until one of our detectives comes and questions you about your relationship to this family and to Mrs. Chandler.
Wait, what are you inferring?
And if you don't do what I say, I'll pull your investigator's license. And then I'll throw you in jail for messing with police business. And for calling me a bumblebrain. And I don't want to see you around here again.
Bumble brain, bumble brain, bumble brain. Yes. Take care of this myself.